Ancestors, let me be your drum tonight. Speak through me. Ancestors, let me be your drum tonight. Speak through me. Bestow me with elephant ears. Allow me to see.
Bird said, see with your ears and hear with your eyes. Bird said, see with your ears and hear with your eyes.
Ancestors, let me be your well tonight, flowing cool and clear. Ancestors, let me be your well tonight, flowing cool and clear. Bestow me with eagle's eyes, allow me to hear.
See with your ears and hear with your eyes. Bird said, see with your ears and hear with your eyes.
Ancestors, again we rise, eyes on the prize. John Brown,
Again we rise, eyes on the prize.
Harriet Tubman, Bandito,
Eyes on the prize. Peace Seeker.
Chief Seattle, City Bull, Crazy Horse, like to welcome everyone tonight to the Bay Area, what is it? It's not Bay Area, it's Berkeley Arts Festival, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Anyway, on the bass, I thought we'd start out, get on a good foot, as they say, and I heard him the other day playing in Berkeley. I said, when I came from New York, I was thinking about ancestors because of the Jimmy Scotts, the Howard Silvers, and Maya Angelou's, and Amiri Barakas, Chokwe Lumumbas, and on. But that's a different world. Today is a different world than when I left New York. So I wanted to get off on a good start, and I heard him, and I said, what better way than to start with Mr. Ron Belcher on the bass here. And on the piano, we have, I knew him here in the Bay Area, and I didn't really get to know him until we started meeting up in Harlem and having coffee, and I've always appreciated his work and so forth, but he has a broad palette of range of interests, from sports to philosophy to religion, and of course music, et cetera, so I enjoyed conversing with him and hanging out with him. But he's in Brooklyn, I'm in Harlem. So, but nevertheless, we still have him on the piano tonight, Mr. Rudy Wangozi. Then we have another Brooklynite in the house here, someone I've admired for a number of years and considered a friend, and also is a member or someone who hailed from what I dubbed the Jazz Factory, i.e. Berkeley High. That would be Miss Jessica Jones on tenor saxophone. And then, I don't know where we found this young man, but he's our guy. He's a good friend of ours, and also a student of some of the master drummers, including the late Eddie Marshall, late Donald Duck Bailey, and also one young friend of ours and former band member and family member, you could say, Daryl Green. But here we have Mr. Dante James on drums. Somebody's hiding.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know you were going to introduce
They're disappearing at.
She's wont to do sometimes.
New Yorker, originally from Queens, now was living in Midtown Manhattan, now living in Harlem. The Zigstress of Lowenberg, Ziggy Lowenberg.
Person in my life and in your ears tonight and in your hearts always, I know. He writes a tremendous amount. He has this tiny little growly, we call it, after Frederick Douglass's Growly, where he wrote. But in our apartment in New York, there's this tiny, tiny room, and this guy puts out a lot of stuff out of that tiny, 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 tiny room. So he's writing up a storm. He's really a muse for me, and always an inspiration, and a true radical voice that uncompromising. Raymond Nat Turner. and watching it on television, which I haven't done. But this is our contribution, and hopefully we're sending out love and justice. Running Orders, a poem by Lina Khalaf Tufaha. They call us now, before they drop the bombs. The phone rings and someone who knows my first name calls and says in perfect Arabic, "This is David." And in my stupor of sonic booms and glass-shattering symphonies, still smashing around in my head, I think, do I know any Davids in Gaza? They call us now to say you have 58 seconds from the end of this message. Your house is next. They think of it as some kind of wartime courtesy. It doesn't matter that there is nowhere to run to. It means nothing that the borders are closed and your papers are worthless and mark you only for a life sentence in this prison by the sea. And the alleyways are narrow, and there are more human lives packed one against the other, more than any other place on earth. Just run. We aren't trying to kill you. It doesn't matter that you can't call us back to tell us the people we claim to want aren't in your house. That there's no one here except you and your children, who were cheering for Argentina, sharing the last loaf of bread, swiftly counting candles left in case the power goes out. It doesn't matter that you have children. You live in the wrong place. And now is your chance to run. It doesn't matter that 58 seconds isn't long enough to find your wedding album, or your son's favorite blanket, or your daughter's almost completed college application, or your shoe. It doesn't matter what you have planned. It doesn't matter who you are. Prove you're human. Prove you stand on two legs.
I love djembe from the homeland. Taiko from Japan. Tabla from India. Mexican mariachi. Scottish bagpipes. And the klezmer of Jews. But I can't go wrong in Oaktown without some blues. I love African clothes, Mexican rolls, Spanish guitars, German cars, Irish scotches, Swiss watches, and Italian shoes. But I can't have them in Oaktown without some blues. I know power lunches, lake walks, balloon rides, scuba dives, and a Caribbean cruise. But I don't do them in Oaktown without my blues. When my spiritual temperature is 102, and I have the I hate to go to work blues, the blues is my chamomile, peppermint, tiger balm, Epsom salt, etc. Just give me 12 months of blues, and my healing be done. Teardrops off steel strings, counseling on ivory. I love its dialogue, chit-chat, kick it and schmooze. Bill me $100 an hour for some Old Town blues. Banquet and psychic feast, my rabbi, preacher, witch doctor, priest. My ginseng, bee pollen, and green tea, my acupressure, yoga, and tai chi.
I know you're busy, Zig. I know you're busy, but we're trying to get an interview with you. I'm Jimmy Guy from the Oakland Is television show.
Jimmy Guy.
And you're back here from New York.
Yes, thank you. Thanks for being here.
Yes, we enjoyed the performance. So what's happening in New York these days?
Well, we live in Harlem, and Harlem is ever dynamic and changing. Some for the good, some questionable, you know, gentrification and all that. But we're very blessed to live in a beautiful brownstone with some other people, and it's an old established block. There's a lot of older African Americans that are holding on to their places.
Wow.
And so there's quite a mix. A couple of blocks down, there's a big Dominican community, and I'm studying some Spanish. And you know, living between California and New York, you have to.
Right.
And gardening. There's a lot of community gardens in Harlem.
Are you doing much writing these days?
I'm doing some writing. Raymond's doing a tremendous amount of writing. And actually, when I came out to the Bay Area, things that were brewing and things that were in my journal, I just had the space to actually think about it. And I started writing here about stuff that I had brewing back in New York.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to the Bay Area. How long are you going to be here?
Thank you, Jimmy Guy. We're going to be here only till Tuesday. So we were here for a couple of weeks, and then we'll just be here just another few days, actually.
Are you going to be at the Art and Soul Festival?
We may try to make it over, but we're really working on, we have stuff to do, believe it or not, very humdrum stuff to do in our apartment. So everything getting ready for the performance, and then we have stuff to do in our little abode there. So.
Wow, well, I'm happy to see you back here again, even if it's only a few days.
Tell me how the TV world is doing. How's your cable world going?
Well,
your
it's
show?
been going for 23 years now. It's called Oakland Is. We come on every Saturday at 11:30 a.m. on KMTP.
Great.
Yes, so we're doing fine. So this will appear on there at some point.
Great, wonderful. So Oaktown Blues is the theme song for Oakland. That's what I think.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah?
We might try that. Yeah, we might open with that. Yeah.
There you go.
Nice seeing you again.
Take care, Jimmy.
I'm going to see who else is here. Hey, Raymond Nat Turner, welcome back to the Bay Area, my brother.
You got Jimmy Guy. Tell me why. Tell me why, Jimmy Guy.
Tell you why?
Yeah.
I had a little rhyme that I was going to put with that, but now I've forgotten it. It went right out of my mind. Tell me why. Why ask why?
Well,
Why?
I'm glad to see you all. You know, yourself, Ms. M, and the KPFA crew, and a lot of people I know from Berkeley activism and Oakland activism and so forth. So it's really refreshing to have this special audience. I feel very blessed, you know, to be able to commune with the folks that were here tonight. So thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and you were great too. We're going to use that what is that song about the blues? We're going to open with that when we edit this show. So it's nice to have you back in the Bay Area, even if it's only for a few days.
Yeah.
So when will you be back again?
Well, Upsurge is going to be having a 25th anniversary next October. So, you know, around the middle to the late part of October, be looking for our anniversary. And then we'll be out here, you know, periodically, because we have some things we have that are unfinished here. And so we'll be, you know, kind of in and out on occasion. But, you know, for a stretch, look for us in next October.
So do you have a website you'd like to talk about?
That would be www.upsurgejazz.com.
All right.
Yeah.
We look forward to some more performances from you.
Well, thank
Good
you.
seeing you again, my brother.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. And it's good to see that you're still in the media. You know, we need people who are experienced and keep their eyes open and try and, you know, serve the community. It's very important to have media people like that.
Thank you very much. And I have my trusty lieutenant here, Mickey Mays. I couldn't do this without her, you know.
Yeah.
Welcome back now. We'll be seeing you around here. Good. Thank you. That's Jimmy Guy for Oakland Is on location, folks. We're having a ball.